Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to the Dicks in Your Life podcast. I'm Joe Nuska, joined by Eugene Dix. Today's date, June 25th, 2021. Eugene,
I almost thought
what's going on, big dog?
Fucking the pause is.
I'm gonna just keep trying out these like intros till we finally get one that sticks.
We don't fucking we don't do any like test screening, so I don't know these fucking pauses that you pull.
Yeah.
Hey Eugene, what's going on, big dog?
It kind of just it builds tension, you know, because like, what's he gonna say?
Why would we have tension building? Just say hi to start the show.
Maybe tension's not the right word. Anticipation. Building anticipation.
Okay.
I read it in a book.
Okay.
I didn't. Anyway, so what's going on, dude?
Oh my god. Fuck. So I don't know anymore because now all I'm thinking about is that Joe was just talking like, who's that happy fuck that paints?
Bob Ross.
Yeah, it was the Bob Ross of anticipation right there.
Funny that you mentioned Bob Ross. When I was at Bevmo today, they had Bob Ross mints, and just thought that was kind of interesting. I did want to buy them, but then I was also like, don't really want to buy them
because why? Who the fuck is trying to like? Who's trying to say that? Like, was Bob Ross like a mint? Like,
I was wondering. I was like, did he have like nice breath? Like,
was he a mint guy? He was on set alone, pretty much.
I mean, it's also like I feel like there's been a resurgence of Bob Ross within the last few years.
There's never been a stop. What do you mean resurgence?
Still, to this day, like, who the fuck is Bob Ross other than the guy who paints? Like, I really
don't. What do you mean?
Like,
he paints the happiest fucking trees you ever seen in your life.
But like, is he on like a TV show or?
Yes, his TV show, fucking painting trees with Bob Ross.
That's what it's called.
No.
Oh,
I'm sure it's
just like that's super on the nose.
Painting fucking amazing landscapes with fucking Bob Ross.
Something like that. What channel is it on?
I don't know. Back in the day, it was like on PBS or cable.
Oh, so it's an older show.
Was it like public access?
Probably. But it was everywhere. Everybody knows Bob.
Dude, there used to be this
public access. Fucking go ahead.
No, I was gonna say there used to be this public access show in the area where I grew up.
I don't want to say that word anymore. We know we've said it now, so it's good.
We're all on the same page. But anyway, on this channel, this guy used to wear a bag on his head with sunglasses, and I remember I discovered it one time when I was like in 6th or 7th grade. And this dude would just go off on like public access television is honestly like some of the weirdest shit. Like if you were to like drop acid at like 1 a.m. and just watch public access television, you would come away with some pretty good stories. I'm just gonna say, or you would probably be like scarred for life.
Yo, your parents had such a tough job. Like they should never have left you alone.
I wasn't dropping acid.
No, I know.
Like,
you're stumbling upon this weird shit at 7.
Yeah. No, 7th grade. I think I said.
See, he said 7. He said 7. Said 7, and then he said years old.
Oh, whatever.
Nobody says like when I was 7, and they mean 7th grade.
When I was in 7th grade.
You didn't say.
I don't know how old I was in 7th grade.
Remembers everything else. Doesn't remember the math of his fucking growing.
Yeah. No.
How old were you when you graduated high school?
Had to have been like 18.
Had to have been like 18.
I'm pretty sure I was.
Okay, so had to have been, I don't know, do some math right there.
No, I was.
What's 12? What's 12 minus 7?
5.
Yeah, that's not the way that would have worked. That was fucking funny. I was shit in my head. So you're 18.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going with that.
Minus 5. No, I had to finish it. I was just laughing in my head because I was like, how the fuck would you be that old?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so
18 minus 5, dipshit. That's
13. But yeah, I know. I was fucking
sorry,
18 when I graduated.
Not a dipshit. Graduated high school and college. Good job.
Yeah. Speaking of graduating,
see,
yeah, nice
segue.
segue.
See how I did that?
I like it.
Again, I love the family.
Yeah, we're in June, so you got all the high school graduates.
Nobody cares about any of the other ones. We want to just specify for her.
Sorry, my high school graduate, my baby sister Ziana, the youngest of the batch. I graduated from high school today. It was kind of emotional because it's my youngest sibling. Pretty much at a time of my life, raised her, and now she's about to fly the coop come spring, and fall, and couldn't be more proud of her. So Ziana, I know you watch this occasionally. Congratulations. Don't drink too much in college. Be safe, and I
was so much happier for you, and I just don't know the dynamic so much. But when you like led with like my baby and like put your hands to your chest, I got like so uncomfortable.
I did that. You literally used to like, my parents were like always working.
No.
So I literally from the time she was a baby, like I pretty much babysat her.
I don't know the dynamic, so you're awesome. And
I know.
Good for you taking care of her, because I would have left Emily in a ditch.
At one point, because I could never really leave my house because I was always babysitting. Whenever my friends would like pop by my house and be like, It's kind of like those videos, like if you've ever seen them, like where they have the Ring camera set up, like, hey, we're here to, like, come on, bro, you've been married for a fucking week, let's go, we're going out drinking.
That's bullshit. Because you've told us multiple stories about how you've like fucking like gone to these like hilarious like redneck parties. When
Well, yeah, I would sneak out at night, but during the day, I'd be watching my siblings when my parents
school?
were home. No, like during the summer and stuff, or weekends. My friends would like come to grab me, and they'd be like, yo, let's go to the courts and play basketball. And I'd be like,
gotta watch Z.
I gotta babysit. And they're like, so you can't leave that like fucking your porch, you can't leave your stoop.
Was that
and then they would call me Stoop Kid.
Oh my god, Hey Arnold.
I was Stoop Kid for a little bit.
That guy was a fucking weirdo.
Kind of was, but I sympathize with him for different reasons.
He synthesized with him.
Sorry,
I love that.
It's because of the Tyler Creator album.
No,
a lot of synthesizers on it.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that though.
Yeah,
we're not gonna do that.
No, it was poor.
I don't. It's not that I just don't care enough to. It's just your sister's more important, and
right? True.
Every other topic is more important than us rambling on about like the fact you made a mistake grammar wise, and then you love.
I didn't say that, but
okay. Only because it's so humid, I can't. I'm so mad I can't put my fucking arm on this table because every time it fucking like peels off. Like we're in fucking Florida.
Really? I'm like a little chilly. I'm actually pretty comfortable.
You can be cold and it can be humid still. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay.
I just always associate humidity with like being warm, and you know what I don't like when people call humidity like it being muggy out. Like, what the fuck does that mean?
You know exactly what it means.
I know it's like another term for like it's synonymous with fucking humidity, but like where did that come from?
I don't know. Fucking
like
where'd your name come from? Who the fuck knows?
Joseph. It's like probably like religious, but
yeah, but there were people around before the fucking Bible.
Where did Eugene come from? You're named after a fucking city in Oregon. Calm down, buddy.
I'm sure that can't be true. It's fucking Oregon's like fucking like 100 and change years old, and that's it.
Well, how old is the name Eugene?
I don't fucking know. That's what I was getting at. I'm not mad at you.
Oh. I didn't think you were mad.
Well, I am now.
Well, calm down.
That's an oxymoron. That everybody in the history of people needs to never do that to people.
Yeah.
I hate when people are like, hey man, just like, calm down, relax. Obviously, I would fucking do that.
No one's ever calmed down from being told to calm down.
I don't know. There's like a Busta Rhymes song where he like says that, and I'm like, fucking okay, Busta.
Oh, he says literally like no one's ever calmed down.
That's the title of the song, Eminem. Yeah, and he says that in the chorus.
But he says it like all like Busta Rhymes.
Like, calm down, and then the word that I won't say.
Oh, yep.
Cultural appropriation. Mm-hmm. I'm not fucking around.
Nope, not today.
Nope, I don't think
not
so.
ever.
Michael B. Jordan, don't make mistakes.
Wait, what did Michael B. Jordan do?
I don't know. I guess he like has a brand of like tequila or something, and he named it something from like some island that Nicki Minaj is like from, and she was like, "Don't do that. You don't know that place." And he was like, "Oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna rename it."
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
They're also both like African American, and I'm not. So.
What do you guys think about people coming after celebrities for starting like alcohol companies and going after them for like cultural appropriation?
I don't know. Go see Ryan Reynolds because he's fucking just banging the game out.
Killing it with aviation gin.
Are people mad at him? I hope not.
He's Ryan Reynolds.
He's awesome.
And I mean,
go ahead.
I mean, I think when the Jenners like Kylie or Kendall started a tequila.
I heard about that one, but I mean, I think just anything that they do is ultimately gonna get like backlash.
Well, no, I'm just mad that they would do anything because I don't think they can read. That's my problem.
Dude, all right. You can hate on the Kardashians all you want and the Jenners. Well, maybe mostly the Jenners. But
the only
a lot of those Kardashians come from like they're very well educated. Yeah, granted,
no,
after the college admission scandal, I don't know how much of that was actually learned or like earned. But
the only educated one was their dead father. The rest of that family has no. The only people should be thanked for anything that they've done are the plastic surgeons. That's it. None of them.
I mean, Kim's been doing some nice. Well, she was.
Did you see what she looked like before like plastic surgery?
Yeah, I mean,
she looked like a fucking regular fucking like Armenian girl that like nobody would touch because her fucking like face looked like she played soccer for Armenia.
Ray J touched her
after she got fucking plastic surgery.
Was it after? Oh,
she got famous in the middle of being an assistant for Britney Spears.
No, it was Paris Hilton or like Nicole Richie.
One of those dumb blondes.
She used to be like shit on like on TV like publicly like what because
she can't read.
Well, Nicole Richie and Paris Hilton had that show on MTV back in the day, and they would always shit on Kim, and now Kim is like them times 100.
Yeah, who's shitting on who now? Yeah,
again,
fucking Paris Hilton.
Again,
I can't really shit on Nicole Richie because like I feel like she's just kind of like out of the picture, but like I don't know. I feel like Paris Hilton kind of turned into a joke.
What do you mean?
She's like a DJ now.
She was a joke in the beginning. She's not even attractive.
Yeah, I agree with
She looks like a tall mouse. Like the fact that I was like, oh, have you seen the sex tape? No, because I like to sleep at night.
I'm good on that.
Nightmares. Some 6-foot mouse getting like thrown around a hotel room. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. Leave me alone. Can't judge someone if you haven't seen it.
Head over to our Patreon for Eugene's review of the Paris Hilton sex tape, One Night in Paris.
Why would I ask people to pay money for me to talk about something that I really don't like?
Well, then that way they could get your honest opinion on it.
I just gave it. She's ugly.
True. All right.
I don't want VD, and I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole if I was single.
Speaking of plastic surgery, I don't think...
What are you doing?
Obviously,
what are you
like...
getting done?
No, not me.
Oh, okay.
No, I was going to say, of all of them, obviously, is it Courtney? I think she's the only one who looks like she maybe hasn't had any. And then previously, Chloe, I think. But as of late...
She needed it, though.
She looks like a completely different fucking person.
She looked
to
like
the point where, like, she was better off before.
No, she wasn't.
She was.
She looked like Lou Ferrigno had a child with a fucking, like, with Grimace.
She looks like... Now she looks like the fucking Red Skull minus, like, the Red Skull.
I know, but which one would you... I mean, neither of them you want to, like screw, but, like...
I mean, no wonder fucking... What's-his-face
Grimace.
Tristan Thompson cheated on her, like, twice.
That's because he's just a scumbag, though.
Yeah. I mean, but... I'm not saying I condone cheating, but...
Don't mind me. I'm putting a fucking paper towel down where my arm's going to go. It's pissing me the fuck off.
Yeah, do your thing, man.
I hate Florida, and now we're here.
At least you're wearing the right shirt for it.
I know, that's what I said.
Yeah,
and I love this shirt, but as soon as I put it on, I was like dying. I was like, this shirt's great. But I was like, dude, I hate Florida, but I look like somebody that's like, I can't wait to go play golf and like catch diseases in Florida.
Well, with these fucking these truly fruit punch pack, like with the colors of it, I thought you were like over here trying to sell them to us. You were like walking like, hey guys, look what I got.
When I gave Yvette the tropical one, she was like, it matches your shirt perfectly. And I was like, yeah.
Like you're over here promoting it.
What do you guys think of these?
I've only had one so far.
Hey, so what do you think of it?
It was good.
Jesus, Mary.
I was gonna say I've only had one, so I can't give a full review, but like so far so good.
What are you, the
I will say this Cutwater vodka soda.
Stop the whole name.
This vodka soda with cucumber though is pretty good, pretty delicious. I am not a big vodka guy, but I would definitely drink a couple of these.
Nobody pays us. So I that's why I think I get mad when we like
give free publicity.
Nobody. Yeah. Well. Okay. Yeah. I guess
Publicity.
The Seltzford over here. that girl is hysterical. Have you seen her? The Seltzford.
Is that the girl who like basically like?
Okay, I know
you've talked about it before. She's the one who like drinks. So like, see how many like White Claws in her kitchen. It'll take
seltzers, and she made reviews, and she just did it on her Instagram, and then like people asked like, oh, you should do, and then she turned it into a thing and like made like a page about the Seltzford, and now she's got like a blue check, and that's awesome.
Oh, I didn't know it was like that big.
Dude,
I mean, seltzers are so fucking big right now. I went to the store today, and Gordon Ramsay has his own fucking seltzers now.
Of course he does. I'm sure Gordon Ramsay has his own brand of cocaine. Okay, like,
and the flavors looked pretty good. They also had some pretty cool names.
You just don't want to get beat up by Gordon Ramsay if you ever meet him. That's why.
I went to his restaurant in Vegas, and the burger was pretty good. Some duck-breasted bacon.
Dude, just ride and hit. Okay, fucking.
I like Gordon Ramsay, dude.
How fucking brown is your nose right now?
All right, let me circle this back. Well, if you guys were to do plastic surgery, what would you have done?
Oh no, I'm 5'10", white and proportionate, so we know where that's going. If that's the thing they do, do they? Can we do it? Not too much, just like enough.
I think there's like pills for that.
I want to feel better. When I'm in the shower, I just don't want to like cry.
There's definitely pills for that you can just take.
No, because that can get stuck like that, and then you gotta go see a doctor. That's embarrassing. True. So like, it's not even really that big. Why are you mad? I'm like,
You could do a Marilyn Manson. Oh no, never mind.
Yeah.
Different reasons.
Yeah.
Let me see. What would I do?
Oh my God. Somebody loves me. I don't need that. I don't need to do that.
I guess I would.
It's not a plastic surgery if you get rid of a bone.
I don't know. Can you like make your jaw like fucking razor sharp?
Yeah, you chew on stuff.
I'd get like a fucking.
Go on Instagram. There's people that do that. It's so dumb.
Oh yeah, like the little like chewy things. That looks like it's painful.
Looks like they're just chewing on something, Joe.
Just chewing on some gum. But yeah, no, I would have a fucking crimson chin of a jaw, if that were the case. I'd walk into the fucking room like...
Those are different things.
So guys. Or I'd want a butt chin. I've never wanted a butt chin, but like I would get one just for the novelty of it.
That doesn't make any sense.
So that way I could like smear like Hershey's chocolate on it and be like, oh no.
Okay, so a mockery of this whole thing. I made it funny, but it was honest, and you love Tom Brady.
It's funny. He didn't get the butt chin until recently.
He's had it his entire life.
He did. If you look back, have you seen that meme where it's like,
See, why has he looked back?
Him at like 20 when he first got drafted versus now? He's like not only like looks way younger for some reason, looks so much better and like chiseled. And his fucking before he did not really have a butt chin. Now he has like a fucking like a full on butt crack where his chin should be. Plastic surgery.
No, he started working harder.
That too, and eating almonds.
And I had nothing. He had whatever. I don't care. I don't want to waste my time talking about that because that's bullshit. He had a butt chin. Okay, he just wasn't as fucking in shape, so his fucking like face was fatter, and so
all that baby fat.
And nobody cared about his fucking chin because nobody fucking cared about Tom Brady until he fucking like worked his dick off like fucking after Drew Bledsoe fucking like decided like, oh man, I'm gonna get hit so hard.
Yeah, 7 Super Bowls later, and look where we are now.
He's been to 10.
Which is just crazy. I saw this insane.
No. Okay. So yeah, Tom Brady good. You have enough. I don't need to help you anymore with anything for anybody. I don't care if it's a nobody that sees this. I don't want them to fucking hear your name. Fucking nobody. He who must not be named. Like Voldemort of fucking football. Piece of shit.
Sure.
So Joe, how's Never mind. I realistically just say in a few words, rank this amongst the Trulies.
I haven't tried this one yet. Hang on.
What do you mean? That's the same one that he's at, right?
I had the green one. A little sweet. A little too sweet.
No, amongst the Trulies, like the versions that we have had over.
I prefer regular Truly.
Okay.
The fruit punch is a little too sweet.
I know you said that. We get it. Never mind.
But it's crazy. I don't think there's any more sugar in it than a normal Truly.
Okay, so Jake, which one have you had? Jesus fucking Christ.
I've had them all. This is the new go-to for me.
Oh, so now I feel even worse because we made you wait. But fine. So out of these ones, the punches, which ones do you like the best?
The tropical punch and the just normal fruit punch.
Is the tropical the blue one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tropical's blue, fruit is red, citrus is green.
Let's judge. I'm going to say teal.
Berries purple.
Yeah, Vet, you got good taste. That was the first one Vet was like, yeah, I want that one.
It's a nice color.
Okay.
Like, how do you not look at that and be like, I want to fucking drink that?
I don't know.
You haven't had one yet, huh? Sipping some Angry Orchards?
No, this is a Truly that's mislabeled.
You poured it into another bottle.
It's a can. So poured it into a bottle. It's fucking good. It's gluten free.
Good one.
Good on my tummy.
There you go.
Okay, so realistically, I wanted to talk about you went to Disney, and we didn't really get to talk about like how was that first Disney fucking like.
I tried to talk about it like 2 weeks ago, and you were like over here like fucking. No, that was fucking 2 weeks ago. We're talking about last week.
No, I know, but you're about to go again, so I want to hear like what you thought about your first like fucking trip back to fucking like you masked up, right?
Yeah, that sucked. Wearing a mask in Disney in Southern California all day, or Orange County, but it was worth it. The lines weren't that bad.
It's still Southern California.
Is Orange County Southern California?
It's the south of California.
Is it south or north of LA?
I mean, I always thought it was north of LA.
Even if it's north of LA, Southern California, he lives in Southern California.
Wait, you don't know geography at all, do you?
I just moved here. I'm just kidding. No, I don't. It's like Southern California. I just like anything below Orange County, Southern California. Orange County is just Orange
So we don't
County.
live in Southern California then?
No, we do live in Southern California.
So then,
But-
we're north of Orange County. So if everything's south of
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck yeah, you're right. Never mind. All right, forget everything I just said. No, I do that with San Diego too. I always think San Diego's north, but it's fucking south. I don't know why I do that.
It's the closest to Mexico that
I know.
anything could be.
Baja California and all that, but I don't know why I always fuck that up.
He literally lives in Southern California.
I mean, I also thought fucking Los Angeles was the capital for like the longest time. So
yeah, until like fucking literally like a couple months ago.
yeah, when we shot an episode, and then my sister who just
Why are you
graduated was like,
surprised? Is it the same person
"You really
that didn't
thought that
think-
Los Angeles was the capital?" And I was like,
Didn't think birds, like freaking penguins and turkeys aren't birds and shit. Like this is the same guy. So just back to like, what was the best part about like going back to Disney and fucking, obviously you hate the masks, but
"Oh, just being there, man. I just fucking love being at Disney."
was the crowd better because they like toned it down or no? Or did it seem pretty much the
It
same?
seemed pretty much the same. The lines weren't as long as they typically are, so that was good. Like, no, I'm just saying, like, it still seemed.
That's literally what he just asked you.
That's the whole fucking thing.
It seemed like it was just as crowded as when you normally go.
But then when you tried to get,
but when you got on a ride, it would say like 90 minutes, but you'd only be in line for like 30 minutes. And I think that's because of the social distancing, because they literally spread you apart. And then like if you fucking step over the red X, they're like, whoa, back it up.
In my mind, that seems like it would take longer, but okay.
Oh, it didn't. It was pretty quick. Like the longest we waited was maybe an hour for the Raging River ride, and that was like the longest. I feel like the longest I've ever waited at like Disney any other time was like 2 hours.
Oh, did you get to go over the other side, fucking California?
No, we were at California.
Oh, okay.
We didn't go to Disney land.
Okay.
Yeah, but when we go on July 4th, we have the park hopper pass.
You're going on July 4th? Mm-hmm. Oh man, fucking.
I know. It was one of those things where we're like, fuck it, we don't have anything planned for July 4th. Maybe it won't be that crowded because everybody's going to be out barbecuing. Maybe people want to go to Disneyland on July 4th.
It's only the most overpopulated like state like fucking in the country. I mean, yeah, people aren't going to fucking like all think the same thing. Like, when
I just figure like whenever I fucking drive around Los Angeles, everybody's shooting off fucking fireworks in the street. So I was like, maybe that's what people are going to be doing. They won't be at
do
Disneyland.
that on fucking random Tuesdays.
That's true. Do you know how many times during the week I get notifications from like my Ring app where people are like, oh my God, did someone hear that bang? Was it gunshots or fireworks?
Oh my God.
Every fucking day.
That sentence boggles my mind.
Every day.
Do you know how many times when I open my Ring app, like people are like, we're being bothered.
Yeah.
Fucking. So Disney, good.
Yeah. So I'm excited to go.
Did you go to fucking? Was the Avengers thing fucking open?
Not yet.
Avengers Campus. I've been listening to the radio because like the Discovery's like fucking like CD thing is fucked up, and like every fucking like 10 minutes they're like, you've been like, accepted for a fucking mission, and I'm like, fucking right, cool.
I haven't heard this yet.
I pulled a car over. I'm like, I gotta fucking like stop and like really hear this. And people are beeping, and I'm like, yo, so like, what's the mission? They're like, come to like Disney. I'm like, fuck you. Like,
yeah, it opened like literally 3 or 4 days after we went the first time. So when we go this time, it'll be open.
Yeah, the dates don't matter. You said you didn't go. That many wasn't open. So.
But I am excited to go, even though there's only like one additional ride. So.
What do you mean? You're on Avengers Campus. Fuck the ride. It's like you're probably gonna meet like teammates.
True. I could see, I don't know, Captain America, Iron Man.
No, Iron Man's dead.
I mean, I doubt they're not gonna have him there and be like, "Where's Iron Man? Did you not see Endgame?" Little kid.
Yeah, he saw it and he knows he's dead.
We have fucking anybody else, just not them, or Scarlett Johansson or Black Widow.
Yeah, don't fuck that up for kids. She has a name.
Speaking of which, Black Widow comes out next week, right? Or the following week?
Yeah, but you gotta pay for it. That's one of those you gotta pay for.
I'm gonna pay for it.
No,
so
I
can't go to the theater to watch it.
I'm gonna wait a month, and it's not gonna be a big deal.
What do you mean? Oh, after a month it's free?
Yeah, just like fucking what's it called? Raya, the Last Dragon. That was on that premiere access shit for like a month and a half. And
yeah, but this is a Marvel movie. They're probably gonna be like,
it's gonna be exactly
because Cruella is still $30, and that's been out for more than a month. I feel like
I don't give a fucking shit about the time frame. You just wait a little bit.
I want to see it.
Good. Okay. You just want to see her in a tight outfit. That's why.
No, I just want to see a fucking Marvel movie.
She's gonna jump around and fuck people up in a tight outfit.
And I want to see Florence Pugh in a tight outfit.
Cool. Okay, so
and David Harbour in a tight outfit.
Awesome.
Have either of you ever been to Club 33 at Disneyland?
Nope. Is that Diddy's Club?
No, it's like a facade of one of the rides, but it's actually like a restaurant, but it's not like open to everyone. You have to be like put a reservation far ahead of time, and it's also the only place in Disneyland that sells alcohol. But it's like
in the actual park, not on the fucking little boardwalk horseshoe.
But like I said, it's like part of the facade of one of the rides.
Well, no, they also sell alcohol at fucking in Star Wars at fucking her cantina.
Okay, well that's changed since I haven't been there because I haven't been there since they built that.
Dude, it's Batu, okay? It's in the outer rim, okay? Actually, it's in farther than the outer rim. But go ahead.
No, I was just curious if either of you had ever made it in there.
I didn't even know about it, honestly.
We have kids. I was supposed to go to fucking like her cantina in fucking Batu 1,000 times, but every time we try to make a reservation, she's like, "Oh, well, it's on a day where like he's got school," and I'm like, well, "What about on this day?" She's like, "Well, it's like $100 more." And I'm like, "Well, I really want to go," and she's like, "Well, we really need to feed like Fred," and I'm like, "Okay, yeah."
I mean, I feel like anytime I try to make a reservation at a restaurant in the park, no shop. I've never had any luck.
What restaurants in the park are you trying to make reservations at?
For Yvette's birthday when we went, I just a random restaurant. Granted, it was like a week before,
Okay,
but
so
like
you don't even know. You can't even tell us what the restaurant.
because there was a couple. I can't remember. There was like 3 or 4 different restaurants. I tried each one, and there was no times available, like a week in advance.
I need to know before I can judge.
I mean, I don't remember the restaurants' names.
That's
I mean, they just don't stick off. To like I'm like, oh yeah,
stick off. You're on top of it today with the words. Stick
And they don't
off.
stick out.
Stand out.
Stick out
Okay, I like stick out.
like
That's
a
good.
boner in gym shorts.
Yep.
But no, I am excited. Speaking of Disney and Marvel, did you see the new episode of Loki yet?
Yeah, it's a third one, right?
I'm starting to slowly realize, kind of don't really care about the TV shows anymore. I'd kind of rather just see the movies.
I
I don't know.
That show is really good.
The show is good. I could do without the TV shows. To be honest, doesn't really do anything for me anymore. Like I'll watch it, but like I don't know.
Why bring it up?
I was just curious.
Fucking Jesus Christ! He sounded like excited about it, and then he fucking just like shits.
I was excited to shit on it.
Okay, I think it's really good. Whatever. Yeah, I saw it. Good. You haven't watched any of like the animated Star Wars thing, have you?
Bad Batch, right?
Okay, you just say no.
No, the Bad Batch I haven't seen.
No, okay.
Or any other Star Wars animated series. So I just wanted to clarify before I,
You could have just said no for everything.
well, I just wanted to make
You
sure.
don't have to clarify because it's none.
I just wanted to fucking clarify, Eugene.
Okay, fucking cowboy, fucking bebop over here. Did you watch the first episode of Rick and Morty?
I didn't know that was out.
What a piece of shit.
I haven't watched anything from like they're on season 5 now, right?
Nimbus.
I'm so far behind in that show.
Okay, so that's even worse. Like,
I know. That one I'm actually kind of pissed
It's on
about.
Hulu. It's on fucking HBO Max. It's on everything.
I think it was because one of the last episodes I watched was when like Rick like almost like killed himself, but then like barely like.
That's in season fucking 2.
Yeah, dude, that shit fucked me up. I haven't been able to watch an episode since.
It's an animated show about an alcoholic grandfather.
Yeah, that shit like fucking. I don't have an alcoholic grandfather, but like I don't know.
Yeah, you do. We all do.
I actually don't.
Do you know, or are you just really nice and oblivious?
Rest in peace, like my grandfather on my father's side. I never saw him drink. He smoked a lot, but I never saw him drink
If he
alcohol.
smoked a lot, he drank, and we all
I'm telling you, Eugene.
we all feel the
I
rest in
never
peace.
saw my grandfather on my father's side drink. Never.
Well, what about the other side?
On my nana's or my mom's side, never seen him drink. Never seen my nana touch a drop of alcohol.
How long was he alive for while you were alive?
On my mom's side?
Yeah.
He's still alive.
Oh, he's
he still works at the barn every day. He's fucking.
Oh, dude, he's a fucking farm. Dude, these people drink, bro. He
I'm
probably
telling
makes
bro,
it.
I've never seen him drink.
He makes mashed
Never seen my
liquor.
Nana drink.
Dude, there's fucking no way. They're white and they live in rural fucking New York and they farm.
Never
Like
seen him
they drink something.
They don't. I don't know what they do.
They drink.
I don't fucking know. Yeah, I don't know.
They might not be alcoholics. Yeah, they are. But like, whatever. I'm not crapping on anybody. My pop is the man. He pounds. It's less now because he fucking like barely eats. He's fucking old. He's like, yeah, fucking one piece of bacon and one fucking like egg that I like half give to the dog. And then like fucking once 11 comes around, I was like, oh, I'll fucking like have 2 or 3, 4, 6, 10 fucking Molsons.
There you go. Ooh, Molson's.
A little Bad Blue, a little fucking.
When you were like younger, like I don't know, like when Dave would like you'd see like Dave drink alcohol or anything like that.
To be honest, he was not a big drinker.
Oh, all right.
Just angry. That's it.
Oh, well, that's even worse. I just remember seeing like adults around me like drinking like beer, like Labatt Blue and stuff like that, and I always remember being like, yeah, when I'm old enough, that's what I'm gonna drink.
Oh, that's where we're going with this. So
Yeah.
okay.
And then
I mean, I kind of like I see I can't agree with that just because I was like fucking I'm never gonna drink alcohol because fucking like baseball's life.
right. Yeah, no,
And
baseball was not life for me.
Labatt Blue's good. Okay, whatever. Fine. What was your who was worse? Well, we're gonna wrap up because I just burped and it was embarrassing, and I'm definitely gonna have to pee. But we're gonna get back to this because I want to ask questions about the 2 poo-pas.
We'll do it.
Yeah, I know we'll do it, Joe. Okay, back in like sometime you won't even know, forever. Okay, no, I'm gonna start.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, I'm gonna start. Fucking Jesus. Okay, so Joe, it's a good little fucking break. I gotta get my fucking humid thing out.
Yeah, dude, you guys are like, it's like you would think it's a fucking like hotel off the strip of Disney World in Florida over here.
I hope for the people watching, they see the difference in your fucking like forehead and face because you're glistening.
That's probably like from my psoriasis medication, but
It also could be drinking alcohol.
dude, I'm not even sweating at all. Like, feel me. I'm like,
I don't want. Okay.
I'm stone cold, bro. 316.
Okay. So this is a good break. Joe's awesome and doesn't ever get cold. He's one of those cool kids, like just like wears
Warm.
like shorts in the winter. He's so awesome. The legs don't get cold. So realistically, we're gonna talk about like, oh my god, it's so funny because now that we're gonna talk, this is why it's not natural. It's not right. They're fucking weird people that were famous when they were kids, and one of them's not doing bad stuff. He's just saving people's lives. But
Yeah.
you go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you actually been like a park? Because I want to start with from the bottom. Don't Drake. Okay. Don't do it. Don't. We're not here. We're nowhere. Degrassi piece of shit. Were you actually ever about like this like movement to free Brittany like before she actually finally spoke? Like, did you think about it and like you're like, you know, even if I wasn't a Britney Spears fan, like, yeah, like why the fuck doesn't she like I don't know, have like a life like other than us seeing her on like stage and then in interviews and then having mental breakdowns and
Right. Yeah, no, definitely when she did that video where pretty much someone said like, hey, if you're like need help, wear yellow, and then she came back and wore yellow. That's when I was kind of like, oh, that's kind of crazy.
it was like fucking 3 months ago.
That was a while ago, but
fine. It was literally within the last year.
and so that's when I was kind of like, oh damn, like
What I meant was like, like have you been for a while?
what do you mean?
This has been a thing for a while.
I'm saying I didn't know about it until like that shit happened.
Okay, so you should no is the answer.
Yeah, I guess no then.
Yeah, so that was a spark for you. The fucking like, hey, wear yellow.
Yeah, and then she wore yellow when she was doing like all those weird videos where she was like super peppy and like
Yeah, and I remember.
overcompensating. Like, but now I'm like, damn, like I just feel bad for her, man. Like, she definitely was exposed to fame at a super young age and kind of taken advantage of, and yeah, I don't know.
I agree too. Let's not get. This is supposed to be like not funny. We're trying to like be like serious about like how like bad it was, but like we don't have to get. We're not gonna be there during like the trial.
Oh no, I wish I would, but unfortunately,
Dude,
tickets are sold out.
Dude, the words today. Well, the words most days, but like today they're fun. Like they're like little fun. Like I don't know. Like he was like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna come to like fucking like homeroom and like start like drinking like schnapps and like by period 3 I'm not gonna be able to say like yeah I passed my words.
Yeah, I used to have trouble with Mad Libs in class as a child.
What?
Mad Libs. You never did Mad Libs?
Not in school.
Oh yeah, in our 7th grade English class, our teacher used to like as like a fun like activity.
It's so late.
We would do Mad Libs.
Now we know the problem. Okay.
Yeah.
7th grade. I would have understood it in like fucking like elementary school.
No, man, Mad Libs you can do it at any age. You never told.
Oh, sorry. That's not the school you went to. The elementary.
I did go to elementary school. Yeah. We all did. But yeah, no. So now that this is like, Brittany's kind of like fighting back, man. You know, I feel for her. I really don't have much to say on it other than like, I don't know, maybe she should have stayed with like Kevin Federline.
I don't understand.
K-Fed wouldn't have let this happen. I feel like K-Fed would have popped a cap in her dad's ass.
Dude, that guy's never held a gun in his life.
I feel like he would have been on like a fucking Coke field binge and fucking just like
Coke field.
bah!
I think he would have done that, but like Cheddar Bob style, and just shot his own foot.
Maybe that too. I mean, but like, I'm sure that would have scared the dad away. I mean, like, whoa, what the fuck?
We're not gonna get off the rails because I'm gonna talk right after this. I just want a yes or no. Do you know who the fuck Cheddar Bob is?
Yeah, from 8 Mile.
Okay.
He shot himself in the dick.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen 8 Mile.
That's not. Never mind.
I like 8 Mile.
Okay. Okay, so you feel bad for her now that she's finally actually like taking some fucking like charge in this thing. You didn't feel bad like before.
No, I did feel bad before. I was like concerned.
You really
like,
didn't know until about like 6
well, that's the
months
thing.
ago.
Like, no, you kind of knew all along. You were just kind of like, wait, so she's 34, 35 years old, and pretty much her dad oversees her finances, which she's probably like what, a couple $100 million, pretty much every aspect of her life. Like, that's fucking sketchy, man.
I know.
Because she shaved her fucking head?
I know, but you just said, like, she's, like, 35, 34 years old. Like, that's now.
Well, whatever she was, but like, okay, yeah. Same thing. Anyway, so
Sorry,
it's just a fucked up situation, dude. Like, have you seen that movie? Fuck, it came out on Netflix recently. Where,
yeah. No, I haven't seen it. I know Netflix is though. Go.
Anyway, fuck, what's her name? The girl who was in Gone Girl.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, the blonde girl. Yeah,
You know who I'm talking about, right?
I do. The movie. She's like, yeah, the little bastard's in it. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, little bastard.
Well, he's small. I don't know how they like to be called anymore.
Who?
What are they like? Is it like little people or just people that are height challenged? Like, what are they?
Are we talking about with Ben Affleck?
No. The movie you're trying to reference, he's in it. Peter Dinklage is in the movie you're trying to talk about.
Oh, he is?
Okay.
No, I just don't remember him being in that movie, but...
you haven't seen it.
Gone Girl?
No. The movie that you're trying to reference.
No. Hang on.
The one on Netflix. Girl. No, Gone Girl. You were saying the girl from Gone Girl. I said, yes, I know her. And you were talking about a movie on Netflix that she is in.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. You got me like all confused. Yes. So that movie.
How?
The Caretaker. Right? Is that what it's called?
I don't really care.
I care a lot.
I care a lot. So I feel like that's a thing where like pretty much like...
Have you seen it yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
You've seen it, but you didn't know that the little man was in it.
Well, I saw it like 3 months ago.
But he knows him.
Well, the way you... kind of came into it. I thought you were talking about Peter Dinklage being.
No, we
in
agreed
Gone
that
Girl.
I knew who she was from Gone Girl.
Anyway, so yes, I feel like that's a thing where people are pretty much can just step in and be like, "Oh yeah, no, they can't take care of themselves," and like you can pretty much, just.
That was an old lady.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. But like, she was obviously fine.
She's not even old now.
Ooh, Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brittany isn't. But I'm just saying, like, it's kind of fucked up in our country how like you can just step in for someone at any point and be like, "Oh yeah, no, they can't take care of themselves." Like. I have to oversee everything going forward.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to do. I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen the trailer. She's taking advantage of people that are older that get taken advantage of because they're older, and you can pretend like, oh yeah, they don't know what they're doing because they're older and they're losing.
Right, but like Brittany had like this all came about after she had like her fucking episode. Like
no, he's had fucking the rights to all her shit for her entire life. He just never.
No, I read about it before we started this podcast. It started in 2008 and it stems from her like mental breakdown when she shaved her head.
She was like fucking like 7 years older than me. So in 2008, she was fucking like 20 fucking like 5 and change.
Yeah. And she fucking.
So in any of those times when she became a legal adult, like that's what I'm saying. Like he held on to it for years before that mental breakdown. We all just didn't care. We just kept shitting on her for like being like a weirdo.
We probably didn't know.
No, well, everybody knew that. That's the whole thing about that Brittany documentary is that we did all know she was on like TV shows and got shit on.
I didn't know it was a
news.
Brittany documentary. I was just saying to Yvette, I was like, I'm surprised there hasn't been like a Netflix documentary on this yet.
I recommended it. We've talked about this on there before.
In 2008, Netflix was still fucking sending shit to your house. Maybe they didn't even exist.
No, they did. They existed. Oh shit! I didn't know there's a Brittany documentary, so I'll have to check that out.
It's a part of a series from New York Times.
Okay. It's on Netflix or?
No. I said Hulu.
Oh, Hulu? Hulu's alright. I'll check it out.
You won't.
No, I'm actually kind of curious. Like.
Okay, so yeah, so we're. It's sick that we finally got to hear her fucking like talk, even though I feel like. I hate that like. I hate the way the fucking world works because like you hear all these people like coming out now in the last like fucking year and a half like apologizing and shit for like fucking like, oh man, I was like a fucking like I shouldn't have been like shitting on her like the entire time on the news, or I shouldn't have been a dick and making jokes about her. Oh my god, the fact that I had to hear that Hilton hasn't like committed suicide, him talking about like I should have been like nicer. It's like nobody cares, dude. Like nobody cared when you were fucking like kind of somewhat like relevant, and I don't really care now. She doesn't care about your apologies either. She just wants, like, I don't know, to be able to go outside of her house without, like, an anklet on and, like, I don't know, maybe just, like, have a life. I don't know, just maybe do anything, like, that day that she wants to do. Like, hey, I want to take a drive and go to fucking, like, Whataburger, okay? That's what I want to do today.
Yeah. Or, like, get knocked up. I don't know.
Yeah, we can go that route real quick. Aggressive.
No, I'm just saying because, like, recently, like, she wants to get that, like, thing removed from her arm.
Her arm. They put it in her arm.
That's where they put it, right?
No. They put it right in the arm to keep the babies out. What? You're serious?
The IUD, right? They keep it in the arm.
Stop pointing at your bicep. How the fuck would that help?
That's where they put it.
No, they don't. Where
do they put it?
They put it.
I've never gotten one, so I don't know.
Of course you haven't. They put it inside.
Where do babies come from?
Your hoo-ha, but like, I didn't think they put it in there. There is one that they put in your arm, though. I'm just mixing it up, so.
Well, If there is, I don't know about it. I can't imagine it works too well.
I mean, I don't know how it
This is
works.
Nicorette, you fucking idiot.
No, there's a. Hang on. Let me see. Fucking. Go ahead.
I'll go ahead. Yeah, sure. So while Joe looks for this mystery fucking thing that like dumb guys get tricked with when girls want to get pregnant. Yeah, no, I got this patch. It's gonna help. Oh my god.
No, it's not a patch.
No, it's
it's an IUD. It goes in your arm.
Okay, well, that's not the
Yeah.
one.
All right. The implant is a very small rod inserted under the skin of a woman's upper arm to provide birth control. It's invisible and prevents pregnancy for up to 4 years.
They stick a rod in your arm, and that's what keeps you from getting
Like
pregnant.
a little rod, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's got like some juice it secretes and like fucking like.
Stop. Okay, if it's real, cool. I mean, I can
It is
I can Google fucking like anything I want right now. I can make it known that I'm like the coolest person in the history of cool on Wikipedia for at least a day before somebody checks on it. So whatever. But that's not where. Okay, whatever. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna get that personal. But whatever. It's not where they put mine. Okay, like so. Yeah, guys can get it too. It's right under the thigh. Yeah, they shoot a Jigglypuff like picture up there, and nobody will get pregnant with that because it's the most unfuckable cartoon you ever seen. Lola Bunny, I don't think so. Not this Lola Bunny, original Space Jam Lola Bunny. They give her like baggy pants and shit now. It's weird. I mean, I know you shouldn't be thinking about like screwing a rabbit, but like,
But that rabbit?
but you did. So yeah. I hate we say free Brittany like she's like Nelson Mandela, but like it's without like the whole like war tide thing and like a crazy like civil war in like an African country. It's pretty close to the same. Get her out. Like she's gonna save like the world. Okay, she's gonna change things. She's gonna meet the queen.
Or make a good song. I don't know.
She's gonna help USA win like the Rugby World Cup. It's gonna be awesome.
Who knows?
I don't know if he helped, but he was there. Like he was a big deal. Remember that movie with Morgan Freeman?
Invictus, yeah.
Yeah, similar, same stuff. I can't wait for that movie. Who's gonna play Brittany? I don't know. Who's gonna play the guy that wins the World Cup in rugby? Matt Damon again? Is he that good at acting? We won't even know.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I hope. I just hope it happens now. So realistically, that sucks, and like it sucks that that's happened with her, and like it really sucks because like she was like the shit. Like I remember being like I didn't even like Britney Spears like when she was singing and shit, but I was like, dude, she's the business. She was in Austin Powers. Okay.
She was in Austin Powers?
Yeah, Goldmember.
I remember
She's in the beginning, like he's like doing like a funny like Pepsi commercial, and then like he like walks in on set, and she's a
you're
robot,
right.
and she's a robot. She's a fembot. She got the boob gun.
Machine gun
I just said that.
bazingas.
Okay, so do you want to start with like the positive or the negative? Which way should we go?
Let's go with the negative.
Go ahead, start us off, buddy.
Yeah.
How much research you done on this?
Right before we started. So, dude,
None.
I'm sure everybody's like been a fan of Drake and Josh, the TV show on Nickelodeon at some point.
No, I hated that shit. I thought it was trash.
You didn't like it?
I hated it. I was just getting old enough that like the only Disney shows that I was like
That was a Nickelodeon show.
Exactly, it was trash. I don't even remember. I was like, you're no Boy Meets World. Go fuck yourself. So I hated it, but whatever. It was popular, so cool. Go.
Yeah, the theme song was great. Anyway,
No, it wasn't.
so I just remember always like being like, oh yeah, and Drake Bell's like the more like fucking successful one. And Josh is just kind of fucking Josh Peck, the not successful one.
We don't care about the last thing. Get to it.
And then fucking over time, Drake Bell like last I read, he was fucking. I think he said he was like gonna be a.
No, he just released a fucking ill ass like fucking like Spanish fucking
That's
like.
what he was gonna be like a
Yeah,
Spanish.
I showed
like,
Alex this, and
Yeah.
I was like, she was like that's really weird. And like 2 weeks later, I fucking like texted Alex when I was at work, and I was like, yo, remember that Spanish song that I was talking up? Yeah, guess what?
Takes on a different meaning now.
No, I don't know what that means.
Like basically,
What
like
I was
whatever-
calling to tell her was no one's gonna see it because.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like whatever he was singing about, like
I don't know. I don't speak Spanish.
Not
It just sounded
appropriate.
cool. He was playing guitar. It was good.
yeah, he's a good guitar player, but
Okay.
yeah. So basically, he sent some illicit photos to like a 15-year-old like a couple years ago in Ohio, and
The location doesn't matter.
wow, okay. Anyway,
If she was 15 and
when he was like
Saskatchewan,
when he
would it
was
be
like
different?
30 something, he was sending like dirty photos to like a 15-year-old, which
You don't have to turn that up. I was just so far away.
what the fuck?
Don't you ever do that again.
Don't say what the fuck.
I know where you were heading at too.
Wait, what?
Just get back to the shit.
I was just saying like that's no. I was saying like what the fuck, like
He's like, no, no, he's great.
no. I was saying like what the fuck, man. Like
Hey, don't do that. Don't.
you
do
are
that to a
you are
15.
Drake Bell. You could literally probably have not all women, but like you could probably get a good amount of women
It's like
your age.
Yeah, it's like the same
or
thing. Like,
even like of age.
yeah, it's like almost as bad as like Ben Roethlisberger. Like, dude, like I mean, you're ugly,
Yeah.
but everybody in Pittsburgh, as a woman, would have like screwed you because you're the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback. Instead, you were like, oh, I'm gonna hold a girl in a bathroom and not rape her because I settled for millions of dollars in like court, which is cool because I hate that you can just like get away with rape like that. It's like, here's money. It's like, can you still? It's still rape. She's just rich now with therapy.
Yeah, but I don't know.
No, keep going about Drake. I didn't.
No, I was just saying, like, it's just like, I don't know. I just don't get it. I mean, it's really dumb. So, yeah, I think he did he get convicted? No. He pled guilty, I believe.
He pled guilty, and he's gonna serve like a
good amount of time.
He's gonna serve like I think it's a minimum of 18 to 22 months.
That's it?
Because he didn't get to rape yet because she brought it up like a month after he started sending her like
Right.
They corresponded for a while, and then he was like, oh man, this is going well. Dick pics. I don't know, but what is like dirty for a guy to send to anybody?
Well, no, I think I didn't read like
Is he
I did
working
read
out?
that there was like messages too, like it was like based on messages, like
So he was
which
like-
I don't know what that could be like.
he was like phone sexting or something.
No, like texting her, like I'm gonna do this to you, or like I
Yeah,
don't know.
phone sexting. Okay, what I just
Texting or sexting. Anyway, yeah. So
What do
fuck that guy.
How do you do that? How do you do if you're not 15 as well? How do you do that to 15-year-old? Like, yo, hey, how was your first like period? Like,
Yeah,
3
like, what do
years
you
ago?
have? What do you have in common that you like even talk about?
You like?
Oh, you like my songs?
Because she definitely wasn't old enough. Because this happened when he was like about to be 30. She
Right.
definitely did not know about his
Yeah.
show.
So like I don't know, like how like I couldn't tell you any other Drake Bell song other than like the fucking Drake and Josh theme song.
oh yeah,
That I didn't even know he was like a musician. I knew he was a musician, but
what was he gonna do after Drake and Josh that wasn't like playing guitar?
I mean he probably like
He's
could've-
like that asshole at a college campus that should have graduated 7 years ago that still plays like fucking like John Mayer or fucking something like that, like on acoustic guitar in sandals, kind of like yours.
I mean they're comfy sandals.
Yeah, and they'll get you 22 months in jail.
Well, not me, but
Yeah,
yeah,
you know, 15-year-olds are trying to fucking like pretend to not fuck you.
yeah. But even if I was a fucking former Nickelodeon star, I don't know. That's just fucking. I don't know, man. But on the opposite end, you have fucking someone like Josh Peck, someone who I honestly thought like
Horrible segue.
Would never-
Because now it seems like he's bad. We're gonna pause for a second.
yeah, because honestly, I thought
No, we're gonna- that's
if
not
you
pausing.
if you were to ask me when Drake and Josh was on, who's gonna be like the child diddler, I would have said Josh Peck.
Okay, again, he didn't get to diddle.
Sorry, the potential child diddler.
I know, but I don't like this because now Josh Peck didn't deserve any of this. Like this is a bad.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
No, you're not. See, you keep saying that's what I'm saying, but you're continuing on to. It sounds like we're about to talk about how like if I thought like, and then you're gonna just say, but he didn't. You know what he did? Like that's it need.
I get what you're saying, but like, no, I'm just saying. Out of the two, I like to give everybody the benefit of a doubt and like to think that they're not going to be child diddlers.
It's not gonna be a big counter, but I either want fucking like I'm just saying or child diddler. Like, either one of those, maybe a combo. Like we can just slash it. Like child diddler slash. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So, but
Go ahead, do it
Josh
again.
Peck. I mean, he hasn't like had like a uber successful career, but like
He didn't diddle.
he didn't diddle. So like, as far as I'm concerned, good job, man. And now he's going to be in that new remake of the Turner and Hooch movie, which I never saw the first one. I know Tom Hanks is in it, but good for him, man.
And a dog. So realistically though, like again, the reason we're even talking about Josh Peck is not because Drake Bell's a piece of shit. It's because I randomly read, and again, this could be fucking the most fake news ever because it's fucking on Yahoo News, but it was like the one that caught my eye, and I was like, yo, John Stamos. Yeah, it's because he's fucking attractive. No, I'm not gay. Would I get excited if John Stamos was like, hey, what's up, man? I'd be like, yeah, well, we can't talk too long because I don't want anybody to see me get aroused. So John Stamos apparently, through Yahoo News, whatever this article was, I read like fucking 2 sentences and I stopped because I was like, oh, this is fucking cool. apparently John Stamos said something about Josh Peck being like a very, very key fucking player and like friend in his journey into sobriety, which again is so weird because I don't read Yahoo News often enough to think it's anything to care about, or that John Stamos needed to get sober, or Josh Peck either is just the coolest person ever, or at one point wasn't sober and then got sober and was like, yo, John, I got all the fucking tips. But that, I guess, it could be something that happened. And I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. Especially right now. Because, like, yo, who's coming out on top? Who's going to the Drake and Josh reunion? It's going to be the Josh reunion with John Stamos fucking there being like, yeah, this is my boy. I can play guitar too. And I'm better looking.
He might as well just replace Drake at this point.
Okay, I don't want to see that show.
And then did you see there was a iCarly reunion recently?
He's jumping.
I was going to say, because then, like, Miranda Cosgrove was on that show.
Yeah, do you care about that show?
iCarly or Drake?
Yeah, did you watch it?
I did. But what I'm saying is, so they could get Miranda Cosgrove, who looks exactly the same as she did on iCarly, and they could just replace John Stamos or Drake Bell with John Stamos and just do like a rerun of it.
What?
Do like a remake of it.
Of the iCarly show?
No,
because they're doing that.
Drake and Josh. No, I know they're doing the iCarly show without Jeanette McCarty.
So you want Miranda Cosgrove and John Stamos, who have like a 40-year age gap, to do this show about these two kids that were friends or stepbrothers when they were children?
Because Miranda Cosgrove was on that show. She played the sister.
I never watched it, so I don't care.
I'm sorry. She played the sister on Drake and Josh.
You shouldn't have watched either of these shows for that long.
That was like I was like in 5th grade when it came out.
No, the iCarly one, you definitely were not.
Yes, I was.
I'll talk about whatever I want while you fucking Google the piss out of that, because that's bullshit. Okay, so fuck Free Brittany. The graduating shout out should have been way better. I have a new topic, and the topic is, oh my God, why did everybody waste everybody's time with Floyd fucking Mayweather and that piece of shit? Like, again, like, it's either the biggest embarrassment to boxing in the history of boxing, or Floyd is just that greedy about money that he was like, I'm not going to knock this kid out because, like, for some weird reason, this could happen again and I could make a bunch of millions of dollars to get off these fucking stupid-ass lemmings that are willing to pay for this dipshit to fucking fight me. And then the balls on fucking... Dude, I hope that... I know Mike Tyson's, like, nice now, but I hope after all that fucking, like turkey talk and fucking Logan Paul's doing, that for some reason Mike Tyson's like, you know what? Yeah, I will fight you. And, you know, I'm not going to be like Floyd, and I am going to fucking mash your teeth in fucking within 30 seconds of the first fucking round. I don't care how fucking old I am. I was fucking... Dude, the punches he was throwing and smashing... If it wasn't Roy Jones Jr., who also got bludgeoned during that fight, it was amazing. The only reason he survived is because fucking... Mike Tyson is old, and they both got tired because Mike Tyson was just beating the fucking shit out of his body. Dude, Logan Paul fucking, like, he got knocked out. I seen the video, bro. Like, you were asleep, bro. And Floyd Mayweather held your ass up and was, like, fucking whispering in your ear, like, hey, fucking $150 million. Chill.
I think it's pretty impressive that he was able to hold up Logan Paul, who's, like, what, 40 pounds?
Why? He's a professional fucking boxer, and he's fucking super fucking in shape.
He is, but I'm just saying, like...
It's not impressive. He was just leaning on his fucking body and stood up. Okay. I'm not even a professional boxer, and I'm sure that if fucking, like, Logan Paul fucking leaned on me, I could fucking stand up for a fucking second if I fucking, like...
You're closer to Logan Paul's, like, height and weight than...
No, I'm not. I'm closer to Floyd's. Isn't Logan Paul, like, 6, like, and change?
He's, like, 6'2", like, 190.
Yeah, I'm, like, 5'10". Floyd's, like, fucking, what, 5'6", 5'7"?
Yeah, but he's 190. Wait. No. You said Floyd Mayweather? Floyd Mayweather was, like, 5'6".
Never mind. It doesn't matter. Okay, it just sucked. It sucked. Yeah. So when did that fucking show come out, bro?
I don't want to talk about
exactly.
it. When I was 15, so.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, I fucking watched it. Whatever.
It's fucking weird.
Why is that weird?
Because what was the show fucking about?
iCarly?
Children, right? Like fucking around, like making videos?
Yeah, they were like had an internet show, so fucking. Yeah, whatever. I watched it. So what?
Well, like, I don't think you're like a fucking like diddler, but like.
I know you don't, but like, I get what you're saying. Like, I don't know. You couldn't watch like fucking. I don't know. Fucking MSNBC or some shit?
No, that's the gap between those is huge. I'm not saying
from cradle to the grave.
Yeah, like I loved when I got older. I loved like every once in a while, fucking like Nick at Night would be on and like Rocket Power would pop on. And I'd be like, oh yeah, I remember the days. But I didn't fucking like go and like watch season for season because I needed to fucking like see that again. I was like, oh, they're fucking like kids. Like, and again, that's better still than fucking.
Well, I agree with that, but no, I wouldn't watch season for season. I would just like when it was on, I would watch it and like yeah.
15, you should have better things to do.
I was watching my siblings
No, you're watching iCarly.
while watching my siblings.
Can't do both.
Try me.
Did either of you ever see The Whackness with Josh Peck?
Was that the one about graffiti?
It has like a graffiti that's like on the poster of the movie or like thumbnail, whatever you want to consider it. But it's really just about him selling weed in New York and falling in love with his therapist.
Oh, I've heard of this. I never saw it, but I heard about this because everybody was like, "Yeah, fucking Josh Peck is fucking like not Josh Peck anymore from Disney."
Yeah, it's like
Or
when all
whatever.
the Disney chicks went to make Spring Breakers, and everyone like lashed out that they were like smoking a joint on screen. And
Everyone should have known about James Franco right there. It took 6 more years for everybody to be like, "Oh man, this guy fucking is a scumbag."
before he got sued. He got sued for that movie for like likeness rights because that character is basically Riff Raff,
Right?
and he sued them and like made money off that because that was.
I
pretty
hope,
much him
yeah,
to a
good for
T.
Riff Raff because, like, yeah, it's literally what it was.
Again, not to be like a dick, that's like small peas in comparison to the fact that like it's fucking, isn't it fucking crazy in the last like 6 years we've all come to find out that James Franco is a fucking like sexual douche.
I mean, I can see it.
You say that now. That's what I'm saying. We all
No,
love him.
I love James Franco,
Pineapple,
but now, like in hindsight, I know it's 2020, but it like kind of makes sense.
not hindsight. We just don't like him anymore.
He just kind of seems like that guy who would invite like an underage girl over and be like, "You want to hear some poetry?"
See,
And,
I
like,
never thought that during Pineapple Express. I just thought he was like fucking like really funny.
Oh yeah,
and
I
he did
thought he deserved an Oscar for his role in Pineapple
it.
Express.
Chill, just
He
chill.
fucking did,
Just-
dude.
Just chill,
It's immaculate.
just chill.
It's a great fucking movie. Yeah, no, I can never look at some of his roles the same though.
Like which ones?
Pineapple Express. This is the End. What was that one with Bryan Cranston? Where he's fuck, what's it called? Where he's dating the daughter of Bryan Cranston, and then basically Bryan Cranston
Oh, I
meets him.
never saw that.
It was actually pretty good.
Oscar worthy.
No,
Okay.
no.
It's called Why Him.
Why him? Yeah, Pineapple Express. I think that movie was like, that's a fucking classic movie.
Yeah, it's a cult classic. There's plenty of cult classics. Like, dude, Tom Hanks was amazing in The Burbs. He didn't deserve an Oscar for it, not because he's not a great actor, just because it's not a role that, like, he was having to put himself into a position where nobody could imagine them being in that position unless they were that fucking person.
I don't know. I just fucking I loved his performance in Pineapple Express. I thought it was
If
so
that's
good.
the case, then Denzel Washington should win an Oscar for every fucking movie he's ever done.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at that. Denzel Washington's amazing.
Yeah.
Phenomenal actor.
Yeah. Never.
Training Day? Like,
think-
granted, he did win the Oscar for that, but like,
He did?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck are you bringing that one up for then?
Because I'm just saying, like, to me, that's like peak Denzel.
Man on Fire.
That scene at the end where he's pretty much just like,
Yeah, I get it.
I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Okay.
You'll be playing ball in Pelican Bay by the time I'm done with you. Fucking, I don't do it justice, but
And you
King
also-
Kong ain't got nothing on me.
There it is. That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, I was waiting for it, right?
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Good waste of the last. Yep. 30 seconds left now. Thanks, douchebag. Again, so no, it's been awesome. I'm kind of mad because we had like, dude, these topics. Fuck you. These topics were good and like, but we beat them up before it started. But it's fine. We're back with you next week. It's gonna be great. Joe's gonna wear another awesome hat because he's super awesome. He's just super cool, super great guy. But again, Instagram has the link tree for all of our stuff. Subscribe to YouTube so you can watch it, or go to Spotify and listen to Joe be awesome. And again, just like, Joe tried to do something for you fans today. Okay, on Instagram, you should have just said something about what we were going to talk about, but you didn't. So
It could have been better.
have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. He's got a great hat. I've got nothing. Bah! Cha 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 cha. Joe's so cool.
Hey guys and girls, if you take the time to check us out today, make sure to check out all future episodes by following us on Instagram, where you can also find our link tree in our bio, where you'll be directed to our Spotify and YouTube page.
Oh man, I love how amazing you just did that. That was incredible. You'll be directed right to our page. And again, this is Dicks in Your Life. Thanks for watching. You heard all of the shenanigans he was just talking about. We're on Spotify, YouTube. You can subscribe on our page. It's Dicks in Your Life. You shouldn't have to search that long. There's not too many. And it's Dicks with an X.
Also, yeah, don't misspell it on Google.
You can listen to him interrupt me with dumb anecdotes for the rest of the time. Have a good one, guys.
Peace out.
Just shut the fuck up.